through this. Why does it look so sexual? Hey guys, welcome to another haul. Okay, first up we have this romper. Everything is really stretchy, so I really like how it feels comfortable and I feel like I can eat whatever I want and I'll still feel okay in it. I had really high hopes for this romper, but I just feel like this material was a little bit cheap, even though it's super cute on. One of the things that I don't like is that you can't pull it down to have that Belle from Disney look where you can have it on the sides of your shoulders. Otherwise, it'll just kind of look weird on the armpit area. It'll look like a little frou-free. I might be making up more words, but it's a romper, so it has a middle section at the bottom that prevents the skirt from actually going very all the way up. However, the sides, they don't, you can lift it up pretty well. Definitely a skirt you'll have to watch out for any gusts of wind just because it's gonna flare up. Like, you'll definitely need to wear underpants underneath this. You're gonna have to wear shorts underneath the white dress for sure. I would even think like a bodysuit just because it goes up so much to the point where it's like you can definitely even see all of your stomach. So just be careful. And also the bosom part doesn't really match my bosom well enough. And then this part actually here is really stretchy too. That's why it gives you like that free feeling. But for some reason, I don't know why, it's not really flattering for some reason. I mean, I think this is really pretty. So if you like the look of it, I definitely recommend it. But it is a little bit pricey. It's $69 for this thing. To be honest, the material doesn't feel as luxurious. So I don't feel like it's worth $69. But I think it's really cute. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to twirl in, I guess. I really wanted to like this one, but I don't think I can keep this. It's not as flattering as I thought it would be. And if I don't 100% love it, I know I'm not going to really reach for it, so I'm gonna probably have to return this one. But I do like the little polka dots on here. I think that's a really cute detail, but sadly no. Alright, next up we have this longer piece of dress. So I'm at the age where my friends are all starting to get engaged and get married and all that stuff. So I need to have more dresses to wear as a guest to a wedding. Why I picked the romper in the white color is because you're obviously not going to wear white to someone else's wedding. So I pretty much like short stuff. Because I'm short and my legs are short, I feel like shorter things look better on me and make my legs look longer. But it's not appropriate to really wear super short things to a wedding as a guest. So if I'm gonna get a shorter dress, I'm gonna kind of opt for the white one. But if I'm gonna get a longer dress, I do want to try and keep away from any kind of white beigey kind of colors so that it's safe to wear to a wedding if I need to wear to a wedding. You know, a hack. But anyways, so this is the longer dress that I picked out. I thought it was free-flowing. It looks like you're definitely ready to go to Hawaii with it. You can definitely wear it on the beach. The material itself also, it just feels like you're going on vacation. But yeah, so the material does look like this. I don't know, I think it's a nice tropical design. This breast area here is again a little bit smaller than I would have hoped, but I can live with it. And then you can also tie it here. It's an actual string that works, so you can tie it to your liking. You can reveal as much as you want. You can tie it as much as you want. And this portion doesn't really protrude as much. I mean, unless you have like massive boobs, then I guess you'll show a lot of cleavage through this. Why does it look so sexual? Oh, but anyways, yeah. And then the straps here, the straps are adjustable, so that's good. And then you have the lining in here, which will allow you to not flash people. And then the back here also has a little bit of stretch as well, so that's really forgiving. However, the only thing is I do feel like this runs a little bit bigger. I usually get stuff in an extra small and it fits me quite well, but this one was kind of loose on me, so I would say size down. So how I'm gonna possibly wear it, I'm gonna put some safety pins on the inside of the back that will tighten it up a little bit to make it look a little bit more form-fitting and it looks like it's more made for my body. And then why I have it on the inside is because I want the safety pins to not show, so that's another hack too. I put a safety pin, but I did it from the inside so that this big portion doesn't show. So then it's not as obvious that you're wearing a safety pin on there. But pinning that up did help a lot, so it does fit my body a little bit better. So I do think I'm gonna keep this one just because I feel like because it's at the top, it's almost like a baby doll kind of for the torso portion. It does make me look taller because it cuts off kind of towards the bottom of the breast area and everything else is kind of long and flowy. It doesn't cut off awkwardly at the calves, so it's not as obvious that your legs are short. So I think I like this one. I think it goes well with either slippers or with shoes. It can be versatile, so don't be afraid to kind of play with it. And I think also, I know I'm buying this particularly for the wedding, so even though I'm gonna be probably wearing this by itself on vacation, for the wedding I'll probably have a cardigan over it just to stay a little bit more conservative. I think it'll look really cute. Next up we have this yellow 90s-esque dress. You guys know that the 90s trend is back, so I'm pretty sure this is what they're kind of aiming at. This is such a nice dress that it gives me kind of Jennifer Aniston vibes just because of how simple but classy looking it is. Or I guess Rachel Green vibes. So the straps here are adjustable as well, and the material is actually pretty thick. Like you would think it would be kind of a little bit more free flowing, but it's pretty thick, so I feel like it won't flare up with the gust of wind as easily as some other dresses. Am I the only one having an issue with the lining here being on top of your boob? If it's kind of maybe more of a cooler summer day, I feel like this would be a perfect dress just because the material is quite thick. The mesh here is just a regular mesh, but then the bottom, this white bottom, oh my gosh, it's actually like really thick. That's what she said. Anyways, it's very thick material, so even if the wind gushes up past you and it flattens your dress against your body, it won't show the belly. You guys know what I'm talking about? The outline of your belly, but this won't, or at least there's less chance of it just because it's so thick. This is a lot more forgiving. I think this is perfect for when you go out to have a summer date or just in general to go out to the beach or anything like that, really. It's quite good quality. Yeah, I really like it. I just really like the flowers on here too. I feel like they're just so cute. Like, that's adorable. I mean, if you guys like this style, I think it's a really cute yellow mini dress. I won't be keeping it. It feels a little bit awkward on the chest area for me. But I mean, if you guys don't mind that, I go for it. Just keep in mind that there are no zippers or buttons, so you're just gonna literally have to slide this up. So if you don't get your right size, then you're gonna be in trouble. Alright, next up we have this tennis skirt. Now, I do play tennis and I am on the lookout for tennis clothes all of the time just because I'm always repeating the same clothes. Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater. This tennis skirt, I thought it was really cute. The design on the bottom, it has that 3 stripes, so it looks like you're kind of in the preppy soccerish field, but it's a skirt with a skirt underneath. Yes, you do put the balls in here, so that's why it's important to have this skirt underneath that's like, you know, stretchable. The material itself, I feel like the skirt is quite thin, even though it does feel like it would be for exercise. You can get better quality athletic clothes. It's not scandalous enough for me, so it's not short enough. Darn it. I really like the design. It does have this band that does cover the lower belly fat. It doesn't hug my body or my waist as well as I hoped it would. It's kind of there, and I feel like over time it will loosen up and it won't feel as secure. So then I'm gonna have to do that thing where, I don't know if anyone else in middle school did this, but because our shorts were a little loose on our bodies, then we'd have to like fold it up like this to make it tighter and obviously shorter to make us look more scandalous, even though we're in middle school. But yeah, I feel like in the end, eventually I'll either have to like pin it with a safety pin or kind of scrunch it up like this to make it tighter so that it'll hold better, so that your skirt's not falling down your legs. But if you're just kind of starting off with tennis and you just want to look cute and you're tall enough to pull this skirt off, then yeah, I would definitely go for it because it is pretty cute. I do love this little detail here. Yeah, pass on this one. Alright, next up we have this dress here, which I thought was so lovely online when I saw it. Oh boy, does it give me another 90s vibe. Obviously that's the trend here because 90s is coming back, or is the current trend right now. But this dress is a tight-fitting dress that gives you scandalous vibes. It's supposed to look lovely because of all these like frilly little like dainty flowers that are kind of see-through, and it has this overlay over a nude color, which is kind of scandalous in itself because it might look like from afar that you're not really wearing anything or just wearing a white mesh, but it does have like a very sexual vibe to it, or a sexy vibe to it. So you can also tie it here. This is an actual tie that you can loosen and tie up again. It'll just kind of close up a little bit more here if you'd want. Down here it does fit well, like it will give you the curve that you're looking for. However, this bottom portion right here, it is elastic. Well, kind of elastic, but it makes you feel like you're wearing sort of a mermaid dress. It's because it's like holding you right there on your thighs. So I do feel a little bit restricted. I want to be able to like feel free to lift up my legs, even though I shouldn't be since I'm wearing a dress, but you know what I mean? You just knowing you can kind of lift up and feel free, or just not feel as restricted. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that tight on me at the bottom, but this little bottom here where it cuts off is pretty cute. The zip down here, so it's an invisible zip, can't really see it. I feel like this is a dress you wear to take pictures or Instagram with, because it does have a lovely look to it, but it also has a very scandalous look to it in that it's bodycon, it's short, it's also very tight at the bottom, which makes it feel like it's kind of like a clubbing outfit. So that's why it's kind of Instagram worthy, because it's so bodycon. Of course, it's not short enough for me, so I will have to pass on this one. If I could just kind of scrunch it up just a little bit more, it would be better. But also, I do feel like the tummy area it's not as forgiving. So even though there's layer of mesh over, I feel like my boot baby will show very easily with this thing. All of the other dresses were very forgiving, but not this one for some reason. Alright, last but not least is this Budweiser tee. So I know everyone's been wearing these like really oversized graphic tees. This is my graphic tee of choice. Why? Not because I like Budweiser. Well, I mean, I kind of. Not because I drink Budweiser, but because it was my grandpa's favorite beer. So it's meaningful to me. I could have gone for the AC/DC or the... what's the other one? Anyways, it's a band tee. But I go for beer tee. It's totally recognizable. I think it pays homage to the original graphic design of the company itself. And the material too is like really good quality. I don't know what it is. It almost feels like a softer version of like a canvas. You know, the canvas painting for some reason. I think that the material that they use is quite unique. So I really like that. It's interesting. Yeah, it's long enough for me to wear as a t-shirt dress when I really degaff because I don't want to wear pants. I usually don't want to wear pants normally. When I eventually live on my own, I would want to wear this as just a dress shirt and I don't know, I guess shorts underneath, but it would be nice to have as a shirt dress. Obviously you could wear it with jeans if you want to tuck it in the front, because tucking it into the front of your jeans will make you look taller because you get to see more of your leg since this is quite a long shirt. Everybody needs like an oversized shirt for when you feel like you don't really care or you don't want to like have to suck in, or if you don't want to deal with anything. This is a great shirt. I like it. Budweiser, king of beers. Alright, but that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I hope that most of you are taller than me or have longer legs than me, that you can pull off these dresses or skirts that I've presented you here today. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the pieces, and let me know which ones you guys like the best. Okay, bye!